So exit in the FA Trophy today, 3-0 at the hands of Halzone in part 3 of the meetings we've had so far. What was your reflection on today's game?
Well, first of all, like reflecting on the whole piece, gutted. That's the worst I've felt after a game since I've been here, and I felt you feel bad after the Shifnal game. The first half was diabolical, unacceptable. Second half was obviously a lot better, and we got after them and whatever. But in the end, no complaints. Today, they changed shape. Went to a shape that they haven't played all season, which is fine. It's 4-4-2 with a narrow wide men, almost a box really. And the truth is, we were nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. We should score after. Having said that, after 30 seconds, Cammy charges the kick-off down, and we get into a great position, have 2 chances to score, and then all of a sudden all their demons and ghosts come rushing back. But we passed that away, which was the story of the first half. With the chances that we did get, we were high, wide and handsome really with everything that we hit towards goal. I don't think their keeper's really had a save to make when he should be being worked. I thought our work ethic from front to back was woeful. They're kicking against a breeze, and we're allowing them to play out. And why I'm having to say that, I don't know. This is nothing I haven't said to them. I found that I thought they let me down, and as a group of players and management and staff and that, we let the fans down as a whole. But going out there, when I left here Thursday, I watched the train. I thought, I was at the train, and I thought, wow, that was good, sharp, people at it, personality, quiet as anything before the game in the dressing room. I was, what's the matter with you? What's the matter? And that's how it manifested in the game. It was. I just hated watching us play. I didn't enjoy it. Listen, I can stomach losing. But I can't stomach watching what I perceive to be a little bit of a lack of, I won't say commitment, but you've got to run around. To play football, you have to run about, bottom line, and look like you're going to want to win a football match. Like you're in there to win it, and you're in there to compete for every first ball, second ball, for whatever it is. And I weren't seeing that from the body language that we put on show here, and that's twice now in 2 cup games. Our away record, I would suggest, must be the best in the division. Our home record at this minute in time is nowhere near it, absolutely nowhere near it. I keep saying it's something I've got to look at, but I'm looking at it. I've got a squad of players there. We've played 2 different systems, mostly 4-3-3 and 3-5-2, and we've got 16 points on the board in 9 league games, but we've been beaten by Shifnal in the FA Cup. Listen, with all due respect, they should be coming here with what they're spending and putting on a display. But if we'd have been anything like it today, it would have been a much closer fight than that. And I just felt we let it slip through our fingers.
So you made a few changes. You gave 3 debuts today, 2 started and 1 from the bench. I just wanted your thoughts on bringing in Callum Smith, George Burrows, and obviously subbed on in the end Sam Fitzgerald. So just wanted your thoughts on those.
Well, George, first of all, George played for us at Stourport, I think it was, in pre-season, and we offered him a deal, and he was all set to come here. And to be fair, listen, Telford came in on the day, but I think it was pretty much the day that he was going to come down and sign. It was a training day, a Thursday, I think, and they intercepted that. And listen, mate, with all due respect, they threw him a better deal than we could, and he ended up going there, which I get. Obviously, he became available, so we took him. He was here before and did well. I think that was pretty universal in terms of talking to people and saying, no, he did okay here when he was here. So George gives us options at centre back and right back. Callum, listen, Callum's got, he's got EFL clubs having a look at him. He was a boy that obviously at Stratford had a really good year last year with him, and I've had a chat with him, to be fair, after the game. I mean, listen, I think he's just trying to do things that he's trying too hard to do things. It's like, well, you know, that is obviously my position. I understand that. They've left him out at Stratford and brought in Weaver, who's a good goalkeeper as well. And I just need him to do what it says on the tin, basically, just keep goal. He's 6'3". Adam, I had a chat with Adam after training. To be fair, we had a young boy training with us who's gone straight for him, so Adam's injured anyway. He wasn't available for selection today, and I don't think he's available Monday. But you know, he comes in to add competition to that position. Dale obviously has been here for 8 weeks now. Dale doesn't get paid here. You know, Dale's away to Bermuda again on Sunday to play for 2 weeks in you know, for the national team, should I say. So you know, Dale's been coming in and working with us, and he's an experienced guy, so he's good to have around. And to be fair, he's been double handy because, you know, obviously, you know, Adam was away for the Bedford game, so we needed someone, and Dale could step in. So yeah, and listen, I've just spoken obviously to Cal, and he should do better today. He knows that. So the bottom line is he'll settle in, and then, you know, we'll see what transpires then going forward. You know, it's no secret, everybody's non-contract here anyway, so I think it's only JJ on contract, so it's not like we can you know, keep hold of anyone anyway, as you'll probably come on to in a minute. And then Fitzy, Ryan Collini got a shout for him. Listen, he technically outstanding player, but there's more to being a footballer than being technically good. You've got to work hard, you've got to you know, put your foot in, you've got to do all the basics of football. But technically he's got a lovely left foot, blah blah blah. So, you know, we'll see about him. He's come in and we've taken him. But listen, again, it's, you know what it's like at this level. It's non-contract, and it is what it is, sort of thing. And so, you know, he's got an opportunity to step up a level and show us what he's got. So they're the three that you're on about, I think, coming in.
You know what I'm going to ask next already. Obviously the three coming in, we've had one go out, Musa, just wanted your analysis on his departure.
Yeah, I got a text off Russ last Friday morning, very early. I think they'd had a board meeting on Thursday night after training, and put 7 days in for Musa, and we had a conversation with him. So we didn't want to lose him. Said everyone loves him here, and you know, he's part of everything here. Obviously they had to wait 7 days to speak to him. So on Thursday night's training, Musa came down, and I said, "Come on in, what are you doing? What's the story?" We bumped him up a bit from what he was on, basic, you know, salary, what we pay him. They'd blown that clean out the water anyway. Because I said, listen, if it's a battle of like, my dad's bigger than yours, I lose. I can't, you know what I mean? I'm never going to outbid them ever. So it is what it is. And he decided Thursday night that he was going to go. So that was it. So, and then I said to him, listen, man, you know, you're liked here, and good luck to you. I hope it goes well for you. And that was it really. So yeah, we tried to keep him and couldn't, and that's just the law of the jungle.
So last question, moving on, quick turnaround, different club to focus on, an entirely different game, I suppose, that possesses. Then 5 minutes, if that, down the road. Men's first teams have never played each other. Obviously we'll go into that as favourites with 3 leagues between us. What's your assessment of that game before we do go into it?
Well, it's the Worcester Senior Cup, and I've listened to some managers talking about their ties, and you know, that are at our level, if you like, and it's a chance to go and have a run in the cup competition. I've got some lads. I've got to work within the budget. So we've got 2 games in a week, so I've got to work within them parameters. But on the flip side of that, I've got lads that need some minutes, and we need to have a look at some. So we'll see. I've obviously had a long chat with Cal and Ryan and Pricey and Oz afterwards. And listen, we'll put a team out there that I want to win the game. Make no mistake, I want to win the football match. I wanted to win today, and I wanted to beat Shifnal, and I wanted to beat Alvechurch, and I want to win every game. I set up to win every game. Make no mistake, it'll be a tough game. It always is. Shifnal was a tough game away, and it was a very tough game at home. And we can only lose. We can't win. We cannot win that game. We can only lose it. So we have to make sure that I see a lot more endeavour, commitment, will to go and win a cup tie. You know, at the end of the day, that's what I want to see more than anything. And then if we can add some quality to that would be brilliant. But the starting block is always, for me, is to get out on the front foot, put people under pressure, run about, you know, within the parameters of what we're talking about in training. Don't come off script, don't come off piste. Don't be centre halves taking throw-ins back to my goalie and bouncing them around his head, giving him a mountain to climb. Why we do, you know? I could go through it and through it and through it. And in the end, we're a fairly young group who've had a decent start to the season. And it's a start that's put 16 points on the board in the league in 9 games. But that can, I think we touched on this before, that can fritter away very quickly. We needed a win at Bromsgrove, I felt, and got it. But we got it because we started quickly, scored early, could have scored another, well, Musa could have scored a hat-trick inside 10 minutes. And that's how you should start a football match. And, you know, I just want to see that kind of intensity about us. And listen, I'll take results if they go against us, if I see that intensity. Today I didn't, and I feel dispirited by it, but I won't be dispirited by tomorrow morning. I'll be looking at what we can do to improve and crack on. So I know what it is I'm working with, and it's tough, and you know, Clarkey and whatever, it is a tough job at this level anyway, period. So you know, we're okay in the league, but I'd like us to have a progression in the Worcester Cup. I really would. So we'll be setting out to win it, whether it certainly won't be that lineup that we saw today. And we'll be looking at a few, but certainly a few that need minutes, but we'll be giving it a go for sure. And then we'll move on to Sudbury, who, make no mistake, are decent top scorers in the division. So we got our hands full. But listen, that's what we love about, you know, competing, and that's what we should love about competing.